you guys say your names and just like your majors?
Yeah. My name is Abby. I am a senior. I'm an FMS and political science double major.
I am Kelly. I'm also a senior, and I'm only an FMS major with no backup plan.
What made you guys want to study FMS?
I had a film class in high school that I took during the worst year of my life, which was junior year, and it was the only thing that got me through that year, and I realized I really liked film. And then I came to Tufts and I met people in the FMS department, and I took a couple classes and I said, this is for me.
I had the Making of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie book, and I read it cover to cover like 7 times as a child, usually in the bathroom. And it was amazing, and I thought it was so interesting.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
It's okay.
I was just always really interested in like production and like the making of things, and then during COVID when everything had to go remote, that required a lot of video editing for various like singing groups and stuff that I was in, so I kind of got more into like actually making stuff. And then it wasn't until I really came to Tufts that I actually started writing shorts and making actual films, but it's always been in the back of my mind. I think if you had asked me when I was like 6 what I wanted to be when I grew up, I would have said movie director.
Wow.
Yeah, and then there was a while where that went away, and now it's back.
Do you want to know what my dream job was when
Yeah.
I was 5? It was a lobster. This is real. This is really what I told my dad when I was 5.
I must have been really proud.
Abby, what was your favorite Diary of a Wimpy Kid book?
Oh my gosh. I feel like there was a light blue one.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I feel like the light
one.
Yeah,
the
I feel like the light
Cabin
blue
Fever?
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember
was
that
good.
coming out. And I remember the hype of like that coming out. And there
Yeah.
have been like 16 since then.
What do you feel about Not My Roderick?
Is that that's the second one? Oh no, that's the controversy over
Yeah.
the recasting. Yeah, I think they had it right the first time.
When I watched a video with him and the new guy,
Oh.
and he talked all about his life being Not My Roderick and how he got like death threats,
Yeah.
and I was like,
What is your top 5 on Letterboxd right now?
oh. When I first got Letterboxd, I made my top 4 and it has never changed, and that was in 2018 or 2019.
So let's hear it.
Number 1. Where should I go? 4 to 1.
Go 4 to 1.
4 to 1. 4. Catch Me If You Can.
I haven't seen that. I know.
Fix that.
Yes, I know.
So good. Number 3, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That will forever be a classic. Number 2, La La Land. I think I'm suspicious that in 30 years it will have aged poorly. But right now it's number 2. And number 1 is Ocean's 11, which is the best movie of all time.
Number 4, Ratatouille.
It's so real. It's so real.
Number 3, another Damien Chazelle, Whiplash. Number 2, Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Number 1, Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3.
Oh.
Like, depending on the demographic of the person that I'm talking to, I will give a different answer for what my favorite movie is, and those 4 are kind of covering.
When you
Mine
make
is-
films, do you feel like there's like a little rat like controlling you when you make the films?
Oh my god. Yes, especially when I edit. I feel like, because there's just like your fingers moving on the keyboard. It's Remy.
Or who or what are your cinema influences? What's inspiring you right now?
Like right now.
Yeah.
Well, I just started watching The Studio, the show.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. I want to watch that.
And it both like is really, really annoying in that like it's like so insanely meta that I like cringe. But at the same time it's like it's still, it's like I feel like it's such a true reflection of like film majors like feelings about making movies, so I can't like hate that much.
I don't remember the last time I watched a movie. I've been trying to finish my own. It's like there's no time. The last movie I saw.
How was your birthday though? What did you do? I felt so bad, bro. I was like, why? I was like, sorry. I'm like getting into business.
The last movie I saw that I remember like really affecting me was Thelma.
Oh,
Did you see
I
it?
love Thelma.
I love it. It's about.
That was great.
It's like shot like a Mission Impossible movie, and it's scored like a spy thriller. But it's about like a 92-year-old grandmother who's trying to get her money back after being scammed. Are you looking for regular glazed?
No.
That's what this
Oh, is this it?
That
No,
one,
it's jelly
that
for
one's
sure.
probably regular glazed because it's shiny. So yeah, you should have it.
Look, I have takes.
Or
I
you do
don't
like
know
a
if
film
they're
hot
hot.
take.
I hate Reservoir Dogs.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah,
Thank God.
me too.
Because I love heist movies. And someone told me that was a heist movie and I watched it. It's not a heist movie. There's no heist.
Yeah, it's so. My only memory of it is that it's just man, gun, man.
And torture.
Yeah,
And there's only like 3 people who could have done it.
yeah. I don't even remember the details of the plot. I was just like, I don't like this.
Thank God. This is a safe space for me.
Yeah.
Can you each walk us through a little bit of like your process of like making your thesis, how you got the idea for it?
Yeah. I was on a study abroad program, and one of my friends that I made there, he said that out of everybody in our group, I was most likely to be a hitman. And at this point, we had probably known each other like maybe a month, like maybe 3 weeks. And I was like, wow, okay. This says something deep about me, I guess. But I really liked the idea of like some kind of like contract killer assassin that was a woman, because I just couldn't think of that off the top of my head.
Okay, the original seed of my idea, I was trying to be very intellectual about it, and I was like, I want to make a movie. I know I want to make something that's gay, and I want to make a movie about probably set in the 1970s. I feel like that's like a time of a lot of queer activism, and also just like aesthetically a nice time that I think is cool. So I was like looking into like queer spaces at that point, and there's like I found this bookstore in New York City that was like a lesbian bookstore, and it was sort of like a hub of activism, and I was like, that's pretty cool, like I'll make something about a bookstore. And I had this idea for like stories coming to life and like all of this stuff. And then I was kind of thinking about it, and I just like wasn't that excited about it, and I was like, I just don't really read that many books, so like why am I making a movie about books? So then the record store idea came along after I was talking to my advisor about it, and I was like, duh, it's even more of a 70s vibe. I love music, it can be the same thing. So that was like the first real breakthrough. And then the other big breakthrough was when I came up with the title, which is the locked groove, which is when you play a vinyl record and the needle gets to the middle, it stays in the locked groove to prevent it from going onto the label. And it just kind of like scratches and clicks for however long it is until you turn it off. I was like, there's something kind of interesting about that idea.
Just what are some highlights from your thesis, from making of it?
On my set, it was a very musical set, and we sang a lot. I think that was really fun. And the vibes on set were really great, I thought, the whole time, even though it was a 4-day shoot with 4 like 8+ hour days in a row. People would just like sing while they worked, and we'd break out in song, and we had all these little bits that started to happen, especially because a lot of us were all working on the same sets. But I'm just I'm really grateful for the environment on set. I feel like I was usually stressed out of my mind, but like the energy was light, and it wasn't really a moment that felt tense and horrible, which is great, because it's kind of a tense and horrible environment.
I think the highlight of shooting for me is just getting to like spend time with all my friends, which is really, really fun. I also had a couple of people from my study abroad program come down for the day to be on set, so that was really cool. And yeah, it's just like, I don't know, that's my favorite part of the entire program, is just being able to make projects with friends. Yeah, and we have such a good thesis group.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, last question. Have you prepared your speeches for when you're awarded a Palme d'Or?
Like, yeah, in the shower. You ever do that?
Yeah, I feel like
can we hear
sometimes when I'm like,
Or like on a talk show.
I feel like I'm just thinking like I have to think about all the people I have to thank.
I know.
Do you know?
Yeah.
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 Amazing. Thanks so much for being interviewed.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.